Welcome to the Abyss of Fear, where shadows whisper chilling tales and nightmares come to life. Join us on the ShiverVerse, your gateway to the macabre.
In a quaint, quiet town, Daniel, a curious 14-year-old boy, finds himself in his family's recently inherited Victorian home. Intrigued by its mystifying nature and what mysteries must be hidden within its walls, he stumbles upon an old, forgotten attic cloaked in a heavy layer of dust and cobwebs. Among the relics of a bygone era, an intricately patterned tapestry catches his eye. Pulling back the aged fabric reveals an unexpected sight, a portal pulsating with ethereal energy. Mesmerized, Daniel senses an unseen force pulling him towards the spiraling vortex. The air grows charged with suspense as he steps through, the portal sealing behind him with an ominous whisper. Daniel awakens to find himself surrounded by an otherworldly landscape. The atmosphere is thick with an eerie silence, broken only by faint echoes and subtle murmurs. His apprehension deepens as he realizes the portal that brought him here was nowhere to be found. The attic, once a familiar space, has vanished, leaving him only in a realm of shifting shadows and mysterious echoes. As Daniel takes his first steps into the unknown, his foreboding promenade begins. All to be seen were hills of darkness which seemed to go on forever. The sky, painted with colors that brought a false sense of secure, as they too seemed to go on forever. What happened to him? Where was he? Why was he there? This had to be a dream, but a ghastly scream in the distance sent chills down his spine. This wasn't a dream. Whatever this was, all he knew was that he needed to leave. Daniel's sudden disappearance sent shockwaves through his family. What seemed to be mere minutes in the other realm were days gone by in reality. His parents, Emma and Richard, grapple with the agony of uncertainty, their home filled with an unsettling emptiness. Nia, Daniel's younger sister, clutches a worn-out teddy bear he left behind, while Oliver, his younger brother, wanders the house in search of his absent playmate. Anxiety builds as Emma and Richard, desperate for answers, contact authorities and plaster the town with posters bearing Daniel's smiling face. Neighbors join the search, their sympathetic glances and hushed conversations amplifying the family's growing worry. What once was a quiet community becomes a town caught in a collective breath, waiting for any sign of the missing boy. The ghostly dimension unfolds like a surreal dreamscape, bathed in a translucent glow. Ephemeral mists weave through the air, carrying with them the hushed whispers of unseen spirits. The ground beneath Daniel's feet feels insubstantial, as if he's walking on the cusp of reality and ethereality. Phantom trees with spectral leaves sway gently, their forms flickering as if caught between dimensions. The chilling air is thick with a delicate luminescence, casting long, shifty shadows that dance across the undulty landscape. Wisps of celestial light dart through the air, creating an intricate ballet of spectral energies. Alone in the realm of the dead, Daniel begins to navigate the surreal landscapes that unfold before him. The air is filled with a mystical energy as he encounters a diverse array of spectral entities that seem to roam aimlessly through the mists. Among them, one seems to have sentience. Lyra, a girl cloaked in wisps of paranormal haze. She beckons to Daniel, as if she acknowledges him, unlike the other ghostly apparitions who seem not to sense his presence. Not having many other avenues, he follows her. She guided him through the ghastly fog, occasionally stopping and closing her eyes. She talked in cryptic parables, not fully ever answering his questions, only vaguely hinting that she knew he asked something. The ghostly dimension, with its ethereal beauty and discontorting shadows, becomes a labyrinth of uncertainty. The landscape morphs with each twist and turn, offering both breathtaking vistas and unsettling encounters. The melodramatic journey through this spectral realm becomes a delicate dance, a symphony of light and darkness, where each step resonates with the echoes of an unseen narrative. Lyra, with her gentle whispers, aids Daniel in deciphering the shifting landscapes and overcoming metaphysical obstacles. Other spectral beings, each with their own stories and mysteries, populate this realm of the dead as well. Daniel learns that the boundaries between the living and the spectral are fluid. Night after night, Emma and Richardson in the dim glow of their living room, naps spread before them, attempting to trace the places Daniel might have gone. Sleep eludes them, replaced by haunting dreams of their son lost in the shadows. Dubiety tightened his grip as they navigate the delicate balance between hope and despair, clinging to the belief that they will soon hold Daniel in their arms again. Every creak of the floorboards and rustles of the winds outside deepens the suspense for Daniel's family, heightening the emotional stakes as they face the agonizing unknown, yearning for the moment when they can break free from the stifling uncertainty and welcome their lost son home. In a distorted, shifting part of the dead realm, Daniel stumbles upon a desolate landscape where the air shimmers with an eerie glow. It is here that he encounters a translucent figure, mirroring his every movement, a spectral version of himself, one that seemed to have passed on from the realm of the living. The apparition seemed to be tethered to the very fabric of the landscape itself. Unsettling as it may be, it discloses his escape lies in the heart of the dead realm, a light at the end of an unending tunnel. Daniel knew he had to find his heart, for this is where his salvation lay. The echo added, to beware, as a malevolent force would not let him pass so easily. A sense of unease thickens as the apparition becomes a haunting presence, a constant reminder that time is slipping away. The ghostly doppelganger whispers cryptic messages, its voice echoing through the haunting winds, urging Daniel to find an escape before the last remnants of his connection to the living world fade away. The dreadful undertones escalate, and Daniel struggles with the realization that his fate is intricately woven into the fabric of time within this ghostly dimension. The echo served as a phantom hourglass, its presence intensifying the urgency of Daniel's escape. As he traverses the haunting landscapes guided by Lyra, the echo hovers like a ghostly shadow, a relentless reminder that his time is limited. Every step becomes a race against the ruthless ticking of the incorporeal clock, and the ghostly dimension transforms into a realm where the boundaries between the past, present, and future blur. Time felt like an illusion. What felt like days could have been minutes, months, maybe even years. The sense of time eluded Daniel. They tread on, Daniel battling the ethereal nature of his own existence in this deathly dimension, a dimension where time itself becomes a supernatural adversary, echoing its presence in the haunting whispers that accompany his every move. Haunted by the grim presence of the echo, Daniel's fear gradually gives way to a steely resolve. He discovers hidden strengths within himself, pushing beyond the limits of his known capabilities. The dead realm, once a source of fear, becomes a canvas for Daniel's transformation. Gripping encounters with malevolent spirits that try to impede Lyra in his path challenge this new resolve, emphasizing the delicate balance between light and shadow in this surreal realm. The emotional journey deepens as Daniel learns that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Using the ambiguous messages Lyra murmurs to him that seem to falter on advice and nonsensical babbling, Daniel inches closer to unraveling the secrets of the ghostly dimension. His journey is no longer about escape. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of the unknown. Daniel's determination becomes a beacon of light, cutting through the intangible darkness. With every step, he inches closer to the ultimate goal, the elusive escape from the dead realm. The climax of Daniel's odyssey arrives as he approaches the heart of the ghostly dimension, a malevolent force that took the shape of a cold black nightmare, its fiery presence striking fear in Daniel as he approached closer. He echoes words on the wind whisper into Daniel's ears that his journey was almost done. The Void Walker, guarding between the realms, is all that remained. The warden at the threshold between the realms stood fast. The underside of what seemed to be the tapestry that he had originally used to pass through this realm clung behind him to what seemed a broken, desolate rendition of his attic. A resolution reaches his zenith as Daniel confronts his formidable adversary, the air crackling with an otherworldly tension. The Void Walker, A nebulous entity born of the pestilent abyss challenges Daniel with manifestations of his deepest fears and regrets. The air becomes thick with uncertainty as the malevolent force seeks to ensnare him in the depths of the dead realm. With the words of the echo urging him forward, Daniel draws upon the strength gained from his redefining journey. Apprehension peaks as he faces the boardwalker head-on, navigating through a symphony of ghoulish energies and ghostly echoes. The outcome remains uncertain. Escape hinges on Daniel's ability to confront the shadows within and overcome the direful antagonist that guards the way back to the living world. In a climactic surge, Daniel taps into a reservoir of courage and resilience forged through his encounters in the dead realm. The suspenseful tension snaps as he breaks through the metaphysical barriers, dispelling the malicious force. The realm trembles with the echoes of the confrontation, and the air slowly clears as the ghost dimension reshapes itself in the aftermath of Daniel's triumph. Surrounded by the fading reverberation of the spectral realm, he stands at the threshold between worlds. Triumphant but changed, Daniel emerges from the dead realm, the engrossing journey coming to a theatrical conclusion. The ethereal landscape gives way to familiar surroundings of the attic in the family's home. The air, once thick with spectral tension, now holds the sounds of familiarity. As Daniel comes to, a flood of emotions in him builds. The relief of returning to the tangible world mingles with the weight of experience etched into his mind. The attic, once a gateway to the unknown, became a threshold between the spectral and the real. Daniel reunites with his cheerful family. Their embraces and joyous tears convey the emotional depth of his journey back. The family's elation turns to worry as he recounts tales of what he has been through. 3 months had passed since stumbling into that realm, and the thought of a tapestry connecting dimensions was out of reach with reality. The tapestry was gone. Not even an etch in the dusty attic surroundings could prove his stories true. Was it real? The family chalked it up to a runaway boy dealing with the stress of real life, creating a narrative to his travels. In time, he believed that too, but once in a while, if he listened carefully to the wind, he could hear the echoes of something telling him he didn't have much time left. Hey guys, this is your host, Shivers, and this is Versi, and you have been watching the ShiverVerse. Be sure to follow on all socials for updates and previews of future work. You wouldn't want to upset Versi.